Welcome to F-Bomb Friday. I am your host, Tracy Preston, along with my husband, Todd. Hey, hun.
Hey, baby.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
Let's hit it. On today's episode of F-Bomb Friday, we step into Michigan Christmas, where the lights glow a little dimmer, and not everyone gathered around the fire is still among the living. From frozen shores to quiet towns, these are the spirits that never went home for the holidays. These are the ghosts of Michigan Christmas. There is a lie we tell ourselves every December. We say, Christmas is a time when the world becomes softer, kinder, wrapped in lights and music, and the comforting illusion that nothing truly bad could happen while snow is falling and candles are lit. But winter has never been gentle in Michigan. Winter here is honest. It shows us what survives and what does not. Long before electric lights and heated homes, Christmas arrived on frozen roads and black water. It came to lumber camps and fishing villages, to sailors crossing the inland seas that behaved like oceans, and to families who understood that surviving December was never guaranteed. And when people die in winter, when they die close to Christmas, something strange happens. The memory sticks. The cold preserves it. The snow seals it in. And year after year, when the same date returns, so do they. Today's episode is not about jump scares or cheap thrills. It's about the stories Michigan tells itself when the nights grow long. Stories of things seen through snowfall, of songs heard where no singers stand, of miracles, and the price they sometimes demand. These are Christmas stories, but not the kind told to the children. These are the ones whispered after the lights are out, when the season feels just a little too quiet. The Christmas Tree Ghost Ship. On Lake Michigan, Christmas used to arrive by ship. Before highways carved the state apart, before the trucks hauled evergreens south by the thousands, Christmas trees traveled by water, stacked high on wooden decks, bound for Chicago and Milwaukee, their pine scent cutting through coal smoke and lake fog. One such ship was the Rouse Simmons. She was known as the Christmas Tree Ship. In November of 1912, Captain Herman Schooneman loaded her with more than 5,000 trees. He'd done this for years, refusing larger ships, refusing delays. Christmas, he believed, should never be late. Against every warning, the Rouse Simmons left port as winter storms closed in. She was last seen near Two Rivers, Wisconsin, her deck stacked impossibly high, crew signaling distress. And then she vanished. No wreckage, no survivors, just open water and unanswered prayers. Weeks later, trees began washing ashore, thousands of them, perfectly cut, still green. Some were still tied with rope. Families dragged them home anyway. Chicago burned candles beneath branches that had floated through death to reach their parlors. Children sang beneath trees that had crossed the lake alone. But the lake did not forget. To this day, sailors and lighthouse keepers report seeing her on Christmas Eve, a schooner moving silently through ice, deck stacked high with trees that never shed their needles, lanterns glowing where no hands hold them. Those who get too close say they hear wind chimes made of rigging and voices singing softly. Not carols exactly, but something older. Something meant to keep time while working. And then she's gone. Some believe the Ruse Simmons still delivers Christmas, not to the living, but to those lost at sea. That once a year, she sails the lake's surface, reminding Superior and Michigan alike that no offering given in love is ever truly lost. But others say the ship isn't delivering anything. They say it's searching for a harbor that no longer exists, for Christmas that never arrived. There is something sacred about an evergreen in winter. It stays green when everything else surrenders. It promises life will return, even when the ground is frozen hard as iron. Maybe that's why we bring trees into our homes at Christmas, or maybe it's because the dead follow them inside. The Christmas Tree Angel of Ludington. In Ludington, Michigan, Christmas miracles are taken seriously. The town sits where the forest meets lake, where storms can strand you for days, and faith is not an abstract thing. It's survival. In the early 1900s, Christmas was simple, hard, earned. One December, a young boy named Eli grew gravely ill. Scarlet fever, pneumonia. The records disagree. What they do agree on is this: Eli was dying, and his family could not afford a Christmas tree. On Christmas Eve, his mother wept quietly at his bedside, apologizing for the holiday he wouldn't get to see. That night, they slept, and when they awoke, something impossible stood in their home: a Christmas tree. Not small, not modest, a towering evergreen that no one had seen delivered. On top of the tree, perfectly placed, wings spread, and head bowed, a Christmas angel. Townsfolk say a kindly neighbor delivered the tree and decorated it in the still of the night. On Christmas Day, Eli's fever broke. He survived. Continuing for years, the family's Christmas tree angel would mysteriously appear on top of their tree before they had a chance to put one there themselves. It is said that the neighbor would sneak into the house every year for the family and place the angel on the tree each Christmas Eve as an act of goodwill. Well, this went on for years. Eventually, the kind neighbor passed away. After his death, the angel supposedly began reappearing on the tree by itself, leading some locals to believe the neighbor's spirit continues the tradition. Some say the angel is a guardian. Others believe it is something else entirely, a reminder that miracles always demand a witness, and that once you've seen one, you are never alone again. Ever notice how sound behaves differently in winter? Snow absorbs it, softens it, carries it farther than it should go. A song sung outside at night doesn't fade the way it does in summer. It lingers, sometimes long after the singers are gone. The Ghost Christmas Carolers. The first reports were gentle, comforting even. Farmhouses on the outskirts of small Michigan towns, places where neighbors were miles apart, would hear carolers on Christmas Eve. Voices drifting through the dark, familiar hymns sung softly, reverently. But when the doors were opened, no one stood there. At first, people welcomed it. "It's a blessing," they said. "Angels," others whispered. But the songs kept coming, and they began to change. Families reported hearing carols that slowed unnaturally, verses stretched too long, notes held until voices thinned into something hollow. Some recognized melodies, but not lyrics. Words slipped in that didn't belong. Names. In one case, a family near Grand Rapids heard carolers stop directly outside their bedroom window. The singing dropped to a whisper, then ceased entirely. Moments later, 3 knocks came at the door. When the father opened it, the snow lay undisturbed. No tracks, no people. But from somewhere very close, a child's voice finished the last line of the song. After that night, the family moved. Other sightings followed. Figures glimpsed between falling snowflakes. Faces too pale. Eyes too dark. Mouths opening wider than they should to form notes that scraped against the air. And always, the same rule applied. Those who listened quietly, who let the song pass, were left alone. Those who joined in, those who opened the door, those who tried to follow the voices into the night, were sometimes never seen again. Today, many Michiganders still turn on their porch lights on Christmas Eve, not for guests, but as a signal, "We hear you." The light says, "But we are staying inside." In most years, ghostly carolers pass by, still singing, still searching for someone to finish the song with them. Christmas does not belong to the living alone. It belongs to memory, to loss, to the things we refuse to let go. In Michigan, winter locks the past in place. It freezes grief into the landscape and brings it back once a year, gently, sometimes hauntingly. A ship that still sails, an angel that still watches, songs that still echo where voices once stood. So tonight, if you hear something outside your door, a bell, a song, a footstep fresh in the snow, just remember this: not every visitor wishes you harm. Not every ghost wants to be feared. Some only want to be remembered. And some just want to come home for Christmas. As the lights dim and the snow keeps falling outside your window, remember, Michigan's ghosts don't just linger in the dark. Some stay to watch over us, to remind us of love, memory, and the stories that refuse to fade. From us here at F-Bomb Friday on Malice in the Mitten, we thank you for welcoming these winter spirits into your night. May your homes be warm, your hearts full, and your holidays touched with just a hint of mystery. Wishing you a very Merry Christmas and a peaceful, happy holiday season. Well, I gotta tell you, I don't think I'd like the carolers. The ghosties.
It's a little creepy.
It's a lot creepy. I never heard of that before.
And I'm not sure, I told you, we did some caroling when we were kids. My mom would get us all bundled up and we'd go from house to house. And I remember doing it, but I don't remember carolers ever coming to my house.
I gotta be honest, I've never had a caroler ever come to my door.
Yeah.
Ever.
We didn't have to dress up like Scrooge and Bad Moms, though. We didn't have to dress up in character.
Oh, that's too bad.
We just had to bundle up, but...
Put on your snowsuit, sons.
Yeah.
So, that would have been... Did you hate it or did you love it?
Well, I was a little kid, so I loved it.
Oh, okay.
I loved it because, it was hot cocoa and candy canes when we got home, and so it was fun.
Your just reward.
Yeah.
Well, that's fun.
It is fun. My mom was, she was fun at Christmas time, and she did the best she could to make it a really happy time for all of us, and I think most moms do that. I think the magic of Christmas comes from moms.
You got that right. How eerie would that be to find all those Christmas trees on the shore?
Right. And I think these people probably grabbed these trees without realizing what had actually happened. Maybe the news hadn't traveled to them, and you're just walking on the shore going, hey, there's a Christmas. Wow. And it's like perfectly cut. It's already wrapped up. All I got to do is take it home.
Christmas blessing.
Yeah.
Because Christmas trees are expensive.
Yeah. And I do like the story of the kindly neighbor leaving setting up the Christmas tree and then returning every year and placing the angel on the tree, and then after passing away, continuing that tradition with that family that he beloved.
I agree. I thought it was quite touching, but a part of me was like, dude, you're being Ian.
Yeah, you're breaking and entering for sure.
I don't think...
You're lucky you didn't get shot.
I know. Especially back in the day,
early
everybody was packing a shotgun.
Yeah. Well, didn't anybody lock their door? Well, maybe they.
I don't know.
Maybe they purposely left it open, unlocked on Christmas Eve because
Santa needed to get in the door.
That's right. They didn't have a chimney.
That's right. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, these were fun. I really enjoyed reading them. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So, you want to sign us out, hon?
I sure do. You better lock your doors. You better lock your windows. And you might just want to check under your bed.
And it's Christmas time, so if I'm going to look under there, I hope I find a present.
Yeah, there'd be some presidents down there.
Not presidents. Presents. Presents.
Presents.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, Thank you, everyone, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. And, hey, we will see you again on Malice Monday.
We'll see you on Monday.